DJI have just released a new firmware update for the Avata 2, which brings some new features and some excellent support. Let's get into it. So the Avata 2, what a fantastic drone this is. I've been having so much fun flying this. The camera is much better, the battery life has been improved. Overall, just a fantastic experience. But what about if you have the original DJI Avata and you're looking at upgrading to this? But you don't want to then go out and buy new controllers, new goggles. You want to use your original equipment. Well, this update is really going to help you out. But first of all, let's show you what's new on the Avata 2. So the new firmware update for the Avata 2 is version 01000209. So to actually get this set up, what you want to do is turn your Avata 2 on, turn your controllers on, turn your goggles on, and then you want to get a USB-C cable, and you want to connect the USB-C cable to the bottom of the goggles when they're turned on, and then get the DJI Fly app on your phone, connect the USB-C cable to that, and then go onto your actual DJI Fly app, and then it will recognize the Avata 2 and it will say in the top right hand corner firmware update, and then you can actually update this. So once you've got this updated, the Avata 2 now supports 4K 100. This is going to be fantastic for slow motion shots, but in 4K quality. So in 4K, you now have the option to actually shoot from 4K 30 all the way up to 4K 100. And for color profiles, we have normal and we also have D-Log M on here, 10-bit, the finest quality, but we now have the 10-bit D-Log M color profile supported on the DJI Goggles 3 as well. So you're going to be able to get color display assist on your Goggles 3. But the good news is that the Avata 2 now has backwards compatibility with some older controllers and older goggles. So the Avata 2, it now supports the Goggles 2, the Goggles Integra, the RC Motion 2, and the FPV Remote 2 as well. So this is going to be great news if you're wanting to actually upgrade to the DJI Avata 2. You could use your Goggles 2 now, your FPV Motion Controller 2, the older FPV controller, the Goggles Integra. These are all now supported with that Avata 2. So rather than buying this whole new kit, you could just pick up the drone as a drone only option and then use these old controllers and older goggles with this. So how do we actually get backwards compatibility on the Avata 2 so you can actually use these with it? So you've got two options. The first one, like I've just shown you, turn your DJI Avata on, turn one of your older controllers on and the goggles, and actually connect them to the DJI Fly app on your phone, and you will then see a prompt. But the faster way, and the way I use it when I'm updating any of these controllers or goggles, is if you have a computer, a Mac or Windows, you can download the DJI Assistant 2 application. And this then allows you to directly connect, say, the FPV controller to, or the motion controller or your goggles. And what you do is you connect them directly to your computer, you open up the application, it will see, for instance, the Goggles Integra, and it will then give you a list of all the firmware updates. You can then update your Goggles Integra to this latest firmware, and then you can get whichever controller you've got, update that through the DJI Assistant 2, and then they will then be fully supported with the DJI Avata 2 as well. So a fantastic update there. 4K 100 slow motion on the DJI Avata 2. We've got color display assist now accepted on the Goggles 3, and also backwards compatibility with some of your older goggles and older controllers. So really helpful there. I'm sure if you have some of the older equipment and you're thinking about, should I upgrade fully to the new kit or should I just get the drone as a drone only option? So brilliant. I would say though that the Goggles 3, these definitely are my favorite goggles that I've used out of all the different DJI goggles. They're really comfortable now. I like the padding on them. It doesn't have any light leaks because of this new protector on the sides, and also the cameras on the front. So these are phenomenal. So it all depends. If you don't have the DJI Avata and you're just looking at actually getting into it, just pick up this as the kit and you're going to absolutely love all of the new technology, the new controller with the antennas built in, the Goggles 3, fantastic. But if you have the original DJI Avata and you're looking at upgrading, you can just use your older controller and say your Goggles 2 or Goggles Integra and use these now with the Avata 2, and you're still going to have a fantastic experience. So I'm really glad that DJI have done this, giving us backwards compatibility. So fantastic. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really just helps out. And if you're new around here, subscribe because I've got loads of content coming really soon. Not only on the Avata 2, but some new technology coming out really soon as well. Can't wait to share with you. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.